about that on Monday or Tuesday if they're able to hear some more. So until that, the section will stay up. People can still play the ladders, but as soon as we have the final word, would that be a negative then? And the section will be closed. If not, we will of course host those qualifiers. But if I were you, unfortunately, I wouldn't count on that. However, we're going to move in. It is Cashmere versus Core7 with Core7 on the EU side. I mentioned it before. We're going to call it from this. Guess who? Don Silvios, Ryukin, Kisa, Cappuciano, NRF. Cashmere with Jinzao, Retech, King Fluby, Sean, and Nefelibata, which is Raccoon, Scavson. He has many names. So many names on ESL, I actually need to scroll down. What about that? I think he's got like over 20 different game accounts registered. He likes to name change his name. Don't be mistaken, he hasn't done anything wrong. And we see a G36 mastery by King Fluby. So we're gonna get a dead round after this, and it looks like Kisa has crashed. That might be the first round given away to Cashmere already, though significant damage has been dealt to King Fluby. Let's check the guns. So you see mostly Protos and 19s. Dimako for Ryukin, interesting pick. B7, Dimako, B7, Galamar Kromenon with Raccoon. So he's coming in for a stab. Sean rolls in. We'll move over to Scavson as he's coming in with a huge stab. Most of the kills have already been made. Raccoon already watching him, gets a kill on Cappuciano, knows who the second player is, wants to go for a wallbang, and he will get the kill eventually on Ryukin. 1-0 lead to Cashmere. As already was mentioned before, with Kisa getting a crash there, we will see a dead round coming in. Players are already leaving. So yeah, dead round came in. One round has been played so far, and we will move back to the lobby. There we go, scores have been updated straight away. So we switch over, we see that Kisa has already returned, so that is a quick relog. Wasn't as bad as yesterday when his electricity went down, which I think also happened in one of the first rounds. Also on Airplane, actually. I think also against Cashmere. So that is very funny. But so far so good. We'll just take a minute or two, and then we will resume. So if there are people in the chat who have any questions, make sure to drop them in the chat below now. Also, give your support for your favorite team. If you think that Core7 is going to win, if you want Core7 to win, type Core7 in the chat. But if you're rather supportive for Cashmere, type Cashmere in the chat. Now see actually that Kisa has left the room, so it might be a little bit longer than I first expected. Let me take a look at the match and see if I can find out whether he has received a logout or not, or how that's been going. It might be his electricity has gone down again. I do not see a Kisa in the wire chat, so I think he has fully crashed. Yeah, it doesn't have a logout either, so it might take a little bit longer. So bear with us as we wait. In the meantime, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself some food, get all your mates out, because the grand finals are starting. The winner of this may crown themselves the winner of the last, most likely at least, the last ESL 5on5 Demolition Cup. Just a quick update for everyone who is waiting. Kisa has just reported back, so we'll be back in the room in 2 minutes. Expect the game to be started within 2 or 3 minutes. So everyone, make sure to get ready. We'll get started shortly, and we'll resume the second round of the first map. Well, essentially second, it's only best of 4. As mentioned before, winner bracket final winners, which was Cashmere, gets a 1 map advantage, as you can see here. So they have the 1 map lead, and now they have the 1 round lead on Airplane. Alright, Kisa's currently logging in. You'll be here in a minute or so, and then we'll get started. A little bit longer than I first anticipated, but we will be back very shortly. In the meantime, we'll take a look at the player stats, and let's see if I can give a little bit of background info on these players. It's interesting to see is that out of the 10 players playing tonight, we only see 2 coming from North America. That'll be Sean and Jin Zhao, if I'm not mistaken. King Fluby from Germany. We have Raccoon all the way from the Ukraine. We have Retech from Hungary. And we see Cappuciano from Italy. Guess Who from Romania. Ryukin from the UK. And we're waiting for Kisa and Don Silvius to return. Both players also from Italy. So here we are. Oh, not yet. Guess Who saw us already up at Kisa and Don Silvius meanwhile have returned. Let's look at their stats too before we do get started. So we now walk in. 1 round has been played, so the nades will be used. We have done yesterday as well. Cashmere currently leads 1-0. on your plane here. So you also lead the series 1-0. I don't even have to tell them. They know they forgot to do nades. There we go. Don't have to call that. It's a professionality that you do see from these, well, top teams. Well, at this point, they are the top teams, although Cashmere, of course, originally did belong to the top teams together with Crackheads, Celsia, and Bangbus. Unfortunately, all three not being available for this cup. So just very unfortunate. We might see them later on today, though, as we move over to some chats. As John gets 3 kills in total. I think he got a... I don't think he got 3, but he most definitely has gotten the collateral there. 3 kills for Sean as he just holds up the 2 push. Immense. I don't see any 3K remarks, so I think he peeked out twice, but that collab we just got on stream. And what a way that was to close it off with the Mosin. Round 2. All for Cashmere. Don Sylvia's gonna move on. Gets a kill onto King Fluby, so they're trying to open up over at one side. Skisa's here with the M19. So a shot onto Raccoon. Will not get the kill on it. So the shot. Should have been a hit to make anything happen there. More smokes. Flashes to his Capiciano, finds Jinzel. Look at that, everyone has rotated. Let's move over to Raccoon real quick. He's trying to move up. Sean already finding Kisa. There we go. Very risky push coming in, but Retech does it at the right moment. Sean, meanwhile, already rotated. He has to find a kill onto Don Silvio. This is a shot that could be crucial. Bomb's going down. Should be around for Core7. But still 4v3. Yeah, Retech will come from behind. Guess who's got that covered? Capiciano finds Raccoon. Sean gets 1 kill. And guess who has to retreat? Walks right into Sean's aim. Retech finds 1. Remember, there was a 2v4. Ryukin does get the headshot. Very close round still. As Sean again got 3 kills there this round. Not enough to close it off. Core7 puts 1 on the board. So is doing the same as the previous round with that grenade. This time it does connect onto Retech. Retech has not gone fast enough. But a trade being made immediately by King Fluby. Shots coming in. Might have hit his teammate there. Kisa with the pistol headshot. Trades all over. This one side is now completely left open. Core7 obviously don't know this. Just waiting for one of the players to peek. I think Raccoon's already walking up. You just see by the player positioning which player that it is, which is quite interesting. Raccoon has quite a signature playstyle, and you know he's always moving around with appointment, always trying to go for some backstabs, applying pressure, make sure that Cashmere has map control, because at this point, I mean, Shaw knows, hey, we don't really have to watch mid, because Raccoon is coming in from behind, so they can just focus for players that go into one side, shut them down, get the bomb down, then push and close the round off. Kisa. Oh, Kisa did spot Raccoon here. Raccoon's gonna make noise. Raccoon just has to make sure that he doesn't die here. He's gonna throw some nades. Gonna make sound. See, guess who's already moving in? Sean finds Capiciano. This is the tactic that they've just been using. Now the bomb is down. Guess who does fight back. Now peaks very risky. Guess who? Go! He gets the clutch! 1v3 for Guess Who. It was really close. Jinzao missed a lot of bullets there. And you don't have to tell that twice to Guess Who. Great clutch by him. And this looks to be a very promising grand finals already. With some highlights from Sean and Guess Who. Both players with the M19 and the Molzen, but both snipers. Now one defense holds on for now. Push from Core7, or the attempt push has been shut down. Ciano and Kisa will lurk at the bridge. One player's all defending in the mid. That is Jin Zhao as he comes out with a nade. That nade will ride goal to Kisa, has to run away, just doesn't get caught by it. We saw that nade being used yesterday. I think it was against Team Konas, which only... No, it wasn't against Team Konas. It was also against Core7, but just didn't connect. Jin Zhao's looking for a peek. Just waiting slowly in the mid. But they're now leaving the mid quite open, although Sean is not fully watching it. Retech is not playing in the best position for now. But he does give backup to Raccoon if needed. Yeah, Jin Zhao now gets in a much better position. Now the setup from Cashmere is good. They left themselves vulnerable for a little while. Can of course leave some spots open in a 3v5. Sean is still lurking at the double doors. He'll need to find a kill here as he gets tanked. Is he there to jump up and make a scope attempt? One of the players. Ooh, Kisa jumps up and gets the kill onto Sean. Gets to another one. Jin Zhao, 2v2. Already checking his behind. Yeah, that is the thing that Raccoon does bring in. Now they spotted Raccoon. Kisa doesn't have much bullets left. There's a lot of damage. Guess who has picked up a rifle? Now they've just gotta spot him. There's Raccoon. They won't get it. Kisa, I think he got 3 kills this round. So jumping up, getting Sean, and finding some more players. Doing great work for his team. And now Core7 has got 3 rounds in a row. And suddenly, from being a bit down, they have now put themselves in a great position to still take the... Well, they already have the lead, and they have the advantage. If they manage to take this round as well, they're in a massive position to even take this map against Cashmere, which, to be fair, would be quite surprising. One being put under pressure by the pointman. See Don Silvius walk away, but look where Sean is at. How did Sean move his way up in here? Oh, but he misses a shot. And Cappuciano shuts him down. That could have been a massive backstab for Cashmere, but that miss may cost him. So Rakundo with the return onto Don Silvio. Still a 4v4 situation. Shots coming out. Open tries to push. Jin Zhao shuts 2 players down. There's Cappuciano again. 2 kills for him this round. So is Jin Zhao. They're gonna face it off. Cappuciano gets another. This will be a 1v2. Raccoon comes in from behind.
Charge set.
Is Cappuciano gonna get this? Yeah, he does! 4K for Cappuciano. And all of the rounds we've seen so far, it is one player from Core7 stepping up, but it's not constantly the same player. And that's something that I really like to see as we've now switched sides. But Core7, 4 rounds on attack. That's a massive way to start it. But do not forget, they did the same against Team Konas. No, they got 3 rounds then. So they've got that 1 extra round. And they have a very good advantage walking in here. So we see Sean jumping up here. Still 7-5. He hasn't gotten any kills in the last 2 rounds. Sean slowly walks up. See if he can bait any of the players out. Don Silvius and Cappuciano playing so close. Ooh, Don Silvius peeked there for a little while. He does that again. Sean will catch him. Sean is going to wait for a peek. Does that very well. Sees a nade come in. Almost hits. Yeah, and this is what Sean was waiting for. A mistake from Don Silvius. Peeking a little bit too much. Now one side is open. But mid has been left open completely too. Kisa does find a kill on King Fluby. Retech's already below him. Kisa's now going to hunt for him. But people should be watching him at the window. But Retech already watching that. Now Raccoon's up in blue room. They're going to go for a 2-go. There are 2 players who are still there. Cappuciano's now making some noise. That's only going to allow Cashmere to walk over the 2 side. There are 2 players defending it. Sean shot get tanked. Might cost him. You can find another kill. Yeah, Sean is now in a 1v3. This is the danger too of picking the Mosin Nagant. I mean, it's of course much more nostalgic than the M19. But the Mosin Nagant has less damage and does that. No, Sean! How do you miss that? Sir, come on! This could have been an amazing opportunity for him to still make it happen. He's only gonna make it much more difficult for him. Has to retake the bomb. He's got 30 seconds to do so. Both players tagged up. I don't think Sean knows that. He's gonna throw a flash. Nice call as he makes a little bit of noise to push into the blue room. Guess who has now heard that? Throws a flash. Sean has the pistol. He did know players were lit, but he will not connect on it. A good hold from Core7. Again, Cappuciano played that really smart. He made some pre-fires from one side as they were in mids. He just pushed them towards two side. And at two side, Cashmere found their demise, got shot down. Now Core7 has another round. I think this is 5 rounds in a row for them now. And I honestly don't see them giving this away anymore. A bit of lag coming in. Retech finds Cappuciano. Things out here. Firing through the smoke. Finds one player. Gets a second onto Kisa. King Fluky going huge. And this should finally be a round for Cashmere. Just guess who left. Find one player, but King Fluby's there. 3k for him. Finally another round for Cashmere. We still have 5 rounds remaining in this. And a second map, let's just call it to make it easier. Cashmere needs to win 4 out of 5. Core7, 2 out of 5. So it's a lot easier for them. It's coming out. Ciano now walks around the corner. Retech still waits in mid. Some flashes coming out, but not too much action going on for now. As Cashmere, though, is also ready to make that push happen over at one side. Sean's still waiting. He's actually been put on UAV as guess who finds the opening kill on King Fluby. Finally some action happening in this round. So far, the grand finals haven't been quite action-packed as guess who misses the shot there. These misses could cost dearly in the end. We've seen a lot of misses being made earlier on today, and there is Sean with the kill, and guess who? Jin's out, he pushes on, finds Kisa. Players defending it. Cappuciano from behind on Silvio's also shutting down Raccoon as he pushes into the side. It's a 2v3. Sean makes noise. Retech is lit. So let's move over to Sean. Wait here, sees Cappuciano, gets a headshot, has to get this kill too, but Don Silvios is still alive. Now Retech comes in, finds one, has to pick up Sean's scope. Yeah, Ryukin is just waiting here. Very carefully, sees smoke come out, he's gonna pre-fire through, but Retech is actually gonna go for a rotate. This is a very nice move by Retech. But he might even go frag hunting. He is going frag hunting. Ryukin didn't hear this. Oh my god, is Retech actually going to get this clutch? Ryukin has to move. Retech is going to get this clutch because Ryukin is not watching him and Retech gets it. Very good mind play by him. Throws that smoke grenade, immediately rotates and completely catches Ryukin off guard. But yeah, he put himself so far in the open. Put himself in a position where he could be taken advantage of. And Cashmere does that. Good 1v2 by Retech. And with 15 HP. Very impressive. Ryukin now still waits in the corner with some backup from Gasu. But there's nobody really in a position to make an opening frag here. Maybe Kisa will be the first. He's waiting here for Sean. Going dangerously close. Doesn't connect the headshot on Sean. Does deal some damage. Kisa wants to go with a Bino call. Doesn't see anyone. He's actually going to move up. A very ballsy move from Kisa here. It's 2 players. Now he just has to walk away. There's no way to hold off on that. It's again also a very bold move to play with that AMD 65 EVA. Because he's the first player ever to use this in a competitive game. At least on ESL. What I know of. Still playing close here. Let's see. Ooh, let's see if we can get a good angle on them. Ooh, just not in time as Retech already shut him down. And that's what you get. The Proto is so much stronger than an AMD. Don Silvios is actually going to rotate. Retech is already rotated back. Yeah, this is the thing that Cashmere does well. their team balance is all in order, because now Cappuciano finds himself alone on one side. Bomba's rotated along with 3 players. And that happened as soon as Don Silvio's made that rotate happen. And now noise is being made. Now move in. Jin Zhao waits there perfectly as Retech can now safely move into the side, but he's first going to check every corner. And Silvio's already trying to move in. As soon as he's going to walk up and check his right corner even more, he will find Jin Zhao if he does so. But Sean also watching the cross. Let's go to him. There's Sean, watching the cross. If he gets the shot, he misses that. It's not Silvio's fake peaks, but then Jin Zhao comes in. And with Retech together, they will knock it down. Jin Zhao finds 3 kills in the process. And from the 5-2 lead that Core7 had, we are back at a draw. It is 5-all, 3 rounds remain. It's anyone's game now. One push seems to be the favorite strategy of Cashmere here. They've done a lot of fakes to execute them in the past, but they seem fairly committed. Well, Jin Zhao's already rotated, so they might do the same thing. Look at that, Sean pushed up so far. This is Sean Cappuciano. Retech trying to deal some damage. That didn't work either. He's also moved up. Let's see Retech. What can he do? He wants to move in desperately. He's gonna move in. Kisa meanwhile has picked up the scope. But you saw him lurking a little bit different than he did before, and he will find Sean with that. Retech now has to give backup. He's gonna move up. Moves up very far as King Fluby finds Kisa. Should be a call for Retech to even go one further. He's gonna do that. Finds Don Silvio. He's gonna move on. Has to connect his second kill. Otherwise he'll still lose the round. He won't get Ryukin. Ryukin shuts him down. The main push is actually... Now they are splitting up quite a bit. Look at that. 2 players are in mid. Jin Zhao can't get the kill onto Ryukin as Cappuciano finds King Fluby. Now finally shuts down Ryukin. 2v2. Both of the players are very low HP. So let's keep our eyes on Raccoon. Yeah, he's just going to take his time. Waiting for an opening kill to be made by Jin Zhao. He's still going to go for it. There's Guess Who. Guess Who waits here. If he gets the kill, this round is over. Because he will get the bomb with it. Well, another player in mid. Ooh, just missing a shot. A repeat. It's a shot again. Pistols out. They know he's lit. And he gets the headshot straight away. Well played by him. Now it's all into Jin Zhao. Made a lot of noise walking up there. Cappuciano actually didn't spot him. Still in a position to do so. Guess Who has his pistol out. They know he's lit. Jin Zhao gets the headshot still on an angle, which is almost impossible to make. He gets the kill, gets the round 2, a round that Cashmere should have never gotten. And now Cashmere suddenly from 2-5 down, 6-5 in the lead, 4 rounds in a row for them. And they are 1 round away from making this a 2-0 game, or 2-0 match rather. So we are going to walk into fox hunting after this. The only map that we haven't seen on stream during this cup. So in full tradition, we will have seen all maps, and we have definitely seen otherwise in the past. This might be one of the first cups where we actually have seen all the cups in one, well, all maps in one stream. Of a cup, not of course leagues, but you know how it works. Well, smokes come out. Raccoon wants to go with a push at some point. He's taking his time carefully, but yeah, that's what Cashmere has been doing. They're just playing very, very slowly, waiting for their picks. Although last round was given as a present, there they are still. Jin Zhao finds Kisa. As Retech now moves on. Retech will be watched over from one side. Gets a headshot straight away as he walks on. No damage being dealt, but there's Guess Who. Immediately finds a return onto him. Sean moves in through the blue room. Gonna check 2. Oh, he's actually being fired at from one side. But with Ryukin getting shut down by Raccoon, it's a 2v2 again. Moves up, finds Cappuciano. It's all up to Don Silvio. It's a 1v2 with only 5 HP. We've seen the previous round. It was Jin Zhao being able to do that with low HP, but Sean has the angle. Will not miss his shot. And the map still going to Cashmere. The start it looked like Cashmere was going to take it. Then Core7 completely brought it back, winning 5 in a row. But Cashmere's like, hey, we can do the same here. They win 5 rounds in a row. They secure it. 7-5 is the end score. And they move up onto game number 3 of Fox Hunting with a 2-0 lead in scores. And they just need one more match, just one more, in order to secure it. Why do I have cannon? That's not the right one. Alright, there we go. We already have the players calling out. Let's switch over again. So we now have the live view of the game. Fox Hunting, the last map still to be played. For everyone in the chat to give your support to your favorite team. Who do you think deserves to win this next map of Fox Hunting? Will that be Core7? And thus we'll see another map being played, which will be India and possibly even Cannon after. Or will Cashmere close it off in 3 and win this final cup? The ESL 5on5 November Demolition Cup. There we go. We're gonna get started. One sniper still coming in with 1 appointment for Cashmere. That setup has proven to be deadly so far. 2 snipers coming in for Core7. But yeah, Fox Hunting is again a map where you can afford to have 2 snipers. I think we'll most likely see one play in kitchen, the other one being put up in one side. But the attacking player, it's actually funny to see because you see, if you were to play quick match or arena, you see most of the snipers always walk up into the window of West Mansion, which is on the left side of the map here, seen from EU. Pro players almost never go there. It's also a terrible spot to play at because you are stuck and it will take a long time before you can get back up to your teammates. And here we see a fast execute onto 2 sides. Capiciano immediately shutting down the push. Guess who gives back up? Just 2 shots. Finally finds retech. Goes has to peek again, finds King Fluby with that, but has seen the push already. Calls that out. Gonna walk down, misses another shot, but doesn't matter as Ryukin comes in from behind. Solid defense straight away from Core7. But no, this map is heavily NRF-sided. But we don't see the classic nade. Well, we do see, I think that's Kisa making one of the nades, but that nade comes fairly late. Usually you see players stand at the right side of the red house and throw in a grenade either if the countdown hits 1 or 0. A spot that I tend to use quite a lot. It's a nade spot that we've seen first appear on the AWC. The Asian players are already doing this very often and proven to be very successful too. Not many of these players have picked up on it, although Kisa tries to do it in a little bit of a different fashion. Maybe later on we'll see Cashmere actually execute that properly. We still have 4 rounds after this to go before we can see that. Well, let's move over to retech. Well, let's see Kisa actually, as he will contest retech very shortly as he almost gets naded out there. Still watches the stairs. Doesn't spot retech there. Still gonna wait. And not much action happening here. 1 minute has passed for now. Fox Hunting is again, this map you either play super fast with the push on probably 2 side. I think guess who saw a player there. Kisa finds Sean. It's the first major frag of the round as retech has pushed up very far. Tries to contest guess who at such a long range. Shouldn't contest a sniper on that range. We're gonna smoke off the left before moving in as Kisa also finds a kill on Raccoon. And let that nade coming in from guess who it was actually. Did a lot of damage onto retech, and there the headshot from Ryukin. Playing well the MP7 as Kisa rounds off this second round. 3 kills for him with that M19. So far defense from Core7 has been fairly solid. But we know what Cashmere can do with that. Cashmere is just taking their time at this point. I would be very surprised if they don't get 2 kills in the end. So see Sean moving over to the FRF2 Legend rather than a Mose Nagan. He's been tanking a bit too much for his preference probably. Even though he's been playing almost at 2 SD in the last map, which he only just won. Sean now slowly moves up. We'll keep our eyes on him. So he's gonna walk further, watch his kitchen. Watch out, Kisa hits him, but only does 3 bars of damage. Not much, really. Throws a nade. Won't be on target. Tries to pre-fire a bit more. He will not re-peek the spot where Kisa is at. Oh, Kisa's actually... No, he's not gonna try and move up. So let's switch over to Don Silvius as Kisa now finally gets King Fluby with Sean the return. Ryukin defends their route. Ryukin is playing at the trash can there. It's usually a very hard spot to defend. The last round he did it well. This round's doing it exceptionally well, shutting down Sean. So he's been proving his worth. Look at that, he's 5-0 already. That's one of the players that hasn't been showing up too much for Core7. Again, one of the newer additions. Usually doesn't play in the main team. So he steps up when he needs to. Meanwhile, push happening. Raccoon throwing in a lot of pre-fires onto guess who. He's waiting in the corner. So finds Xin Zhao. Raccoon knows he's got to get this kill, but he gets caught by Ryukin. Again, a good rotate by him. And with guess who with 5-0, Kisa 5-1, Ryukin 6-0. Core7's playing well. They've got 3 rounds on the board already. Teams are starting to make this a very interesting game. I'm quite surprised as to how well Core7's been holding on. I mean, this round as well. Already 2 players taken out. Cashmere in a very tough situation to still win this round. I expected beforehand that Cashmere would be able to close out this map. Possibly fairly close. It won't be easy after all. Definitely not. Core7 already getting these rounds, but I wonder how well Cashmere's defense is going to be, because I don't think they'll take those 2 rounds, as it looks for now. Unless they completely surprise them 5 and 6. But they have to get a minimum of 1, otherwise, yeah, 6-0. I don't see them holding that. But there is Sean with the kill on Kisa. Finally opens up, also finding Ryukin. Now one side actually isn't open yet. There's still a player defending it. That's Don Silvios. He knows he has to peek. He peeks. Finds Sean. Surprises the second player, but doesn't get the kill yet. Gonna get back up too. Reloads. Very dangerous position. Back up from Capiciano. There's Jin Zhao. Can he get the kill? No, it's still Capiciano holding on. Is it a round that Cashmere still should have won, with Don Silvios being the lurker, staying alive almost magically after that great backup from Capiciano? Do still win the round. Pressure on Cashmere now, as Retech wants to go for a fast execute on mid-house. Kisa is actually there. He's playing the little library area. Ah, he gets spotted by King Fluby. Good call by him. Kisa playing too aggressive, not having any backup there. Should have fallen back much sooner. So he's now going to give Cashmere an option to try and win this round. Smoke's coming out on the left, which is already happening. Don Silvius gets Raccoon. It's a second kill even. King Fluby continues to spray, as he will not find him, but Ryukin still on the side. No, Jin Zhao shut him down. It's 2v2 now. Sean knows he's got to watch out. Capiciano's already there. Misses 2 shots there, actually. And now it's not giving back up to Jin Zhao. Now know where both their players are. Jin Zhao finds Capiciano. Guess who's already watching from Red House? He knows where Sean is. Now they know where Guess Who is. And that's a huge one, because Sean is already watching the angle. Oh, Sean misses a shot. It's not over yet. Oh, but Jin Zhao moved up on the generators. That's a spot where you don't expect anyone. And Cashmere finally holding on to a round. Jin Zhao going 4-4. I think he got 2 kills, 3 kills last round, actually. The individual effort sometimes has to come out, and that definitely happened this time. Good work by them. As we move into the final round, Retech immediately finding Capiciano. Yeah, this is the call to push. See Kisa already trying to rotate, missing a shot too on Raccoon. On us out, nade's being thrown. Jin Zhao's up on there. Kisa goes with a nade. This nade might connect, no it will not. King Fluby meanwhile actually over at one side. Kisa's not gonna allow him to take the kill. Don Sylvia still stays alive. And push still happening over at 2. Sean and Retake moving in from the underground. You can fight with 2 players long range here. Those are rifles. And guess who with the headshot? Finds Retake too. They're all going to push guess who. And he finally falls. It's a 2v2. Jin Zhao is the only player full HP. He has to win this. Kisa's watching from under. Should check his left here as Jin Zhao is there. Starts pre-firing way too early. And now it goes on aggressively with Don Silvio's giving back up to Kisa. And this is a teamwork from Core7 really paying off quite dramatically, as you could even say. And Kisa find the last kill. A very good defensive hold from Core7, taking 5 out of the 6 rounds. And this is very hard to give away for Core7. We might go to a 4th map here. And again, we also said the same last time when it was 5-2 in Core7's favor. But didn't happen. Sean is under the ladder as Jin Zhao moves up. Sean will most likely go for a pick soon, but yeah, with that nade being thrown, he should go for it. There he goes. Oh, but Yasu already waiting for that. Again, the headshot onto Sean. Core7 has their setups A-OK. As Yasu now finds another on retag. One side is open. It's all on Jin Zhao. He moves up very carefully. Yeah, now he gave away his position. So 1v4 is a sitting duck at this point, and Kisa finds him. Well played by Core7. They just know what they're doing. They are using each other as to bait other players out, because they threw that grenade. Got one player playing far up, which was obviously the target that Sean was going to look at first. With Gasu giving him backup, he wasn't even going to allow him to. Again, now Retech pushed up too far. Don Silvius immediately applies pressure. It could be closed off in 8 rounds. As Kisa also finding Raccoon on behind. Cashmere is actually being demolished at this point as we see a nice jump from Jin Zhao. I don't think I've seen anyone use that up until now. So that's good. We now wait. He spots Kisa, but Kisa gets the kill first. Where's Jin Zhao? He has to hold on, but Kisa already finds him. A 1v5 for Sean. And this is going to be map 7-1. Oh, Sean finds one. Oh, he gets a bomb carrier. Bombs down. But Kisa's going to get the kill. 7-1 on Fox Hunting. Now, who would have thought that? Dominant performance by Core7, and this really shows why they belong here in the grand finals. We will prepare for our next game on India, which is Core7's best map. This game and this match is far from over tonight. India was one of the maps that I called Core7 a win, but I think we're going to see a very close match on India with 12 or 13 rounds being played. So as we prepare for that, I'll also update our overlays in game. So we have our dots in place. There we go, that's all done. Alright, so here we are. We are back and we're going to prepare for the next map. As soon as Guess Who readies up, we'll get that going. It's a bit unfortunate actually that I can't put up the little commercial break that I would be able to do in CGO Media, but yeah, as we covered yesterday, I unfortunately was not able to connect to that. The stream key has been changed in the meantime. That's why we have it on my own channel. Doesn't matter too much. There's all the games and hopefully highlights too will be uploaded later today. I haven't been taking note of them as much, so I hope you guys clipped a few at least. That would definitely help me out at least. Full games though, I think you can expect them to appear on YouTube to later today and tomorrow and on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. So we're now going to prepare for game number 4 out of a possible 5. This is India. This is Core7's map. And I think we're going to get what we're all hoping for. I think we're going to get a 5th and final map. But that map was where yesterday Cashmere won 7-2 against Core7. So mapping still heavily in favor of Cashmere. But that's up to business later. We'll first go to India. Core7 on EU with Kisa, Guess Who, X Capiciano, Don Silvios and Ryukin. And Cashmere on NRF with Sean, Retech, King Fluby, Skafson, and Jin Zhao. So there we are. As you guys all know, this is a best of 5. These are the grand finals. No games will be played after this. The only thing left will be some interviews and some chats about the game. But of course, make sure that you are there for that, because that might get very interesting too. See, flash is being thrown. We have Raccoon waiting as Don Silva is just gonna move up, but it is Raccoon getting 2 kills on the stairs and shutting down a potential push from Core7 coming in. Meanwhile, some trades on the mid have also ensured that it is now a 2v4. Just Capiciano and Kisa being left. More smoke coming out. Kisa's gonna walk away from that. Doesn't need a mid. He's actually playing with a regular ASW, but yeah, for ASW there's not too much of a gun that you can pick otherwise, except for people that have ASW Pegasus, of course. It's not really a red ticket for Ryan for that to use. Hint, Red Duck, hint. Meanwhile, King Fluby still watching the stairs 1. Still anticipating a move there, but yeah, the setup that Cashmere has is so solid. Now, I have one watching the vent, I have one watching the stairs. Sean watches mid and Retech watches 2. All angles of the map have been covered, so there's no way really for Core7 to get through unless Kisa can get the kill here onto Sean. Has to make it happen, but Sean finds the kill first. And that is the call for Capiciano to move up on his own. But 2 players are defending one side. I don't see him getting through here. He will spot King Fluby first, gets the kill still. Raccoon actually jumps down and he gets the headshot onto him. He's already low HP. Raccoon with a nade. I think Sean already snuck his way in. Finds Raccoon. Here's Retech moving up on the van. Finds Sean as well. Is this a clutch? He knows where Retech is. He should pick up Sean's scope, because Retech has a rifle. And there's a lot of lag coming in. At least lag movement for Retech. Now he's going to run. Capiciano hears that coming in from behind. If he's gonna make this 1v4, that would be one hell of a way to start off this 4th map. Retech's gonna move in from the stairs. Capiciano is in a very good position, spots him already. He's not gonna move up. No, Retech is not gonna have this. He's gonna make this clutch happen. Capiciano should have switched to the sniper rifle there. I think they should have known that Retech was still full. And with that sniper from Sean, he might still been able to do it. Round 1 goes to Cashmere. A very good attempt though nonetheless for Capiciano. No idea that he was able to make it to a 1v1 after being in a 1v4. The attempt fortunately goes in vain, as Cashmere still wins the round. Some kills already been made. Ooh, it's actually the Core7 team completely diminished at this point. So we're trying to arrange some info for later. Now guess who finally fights back onto Retech, who is up on vent, but look at that. There we have Raccoon. He's got the bomb secured. Will pick up that sniper as guess who comes in and gets the easy kill. He's gotten 2 kills so far, and if he can do the same with the D-Mako as Capiciano was able to do, he might be able to still win it. King Fluby is lit, Sean has the scope, and Jin Zhao then the only rifle, but I don't think they will make the same mistake. They're all playing very close together. They know where the bomb is. They will hear the bomb pick up. But guess who? Ooh, he's just waiting. He knows that someone's going to be on the stairs, but he doesn't expect Sean to peek it this closely. Now gonna move in, and guess who will get taken now? It's an easy kill for Sean. Good setup too from Cashmere, heavily focusing on one. So they knew where the bomb was. Yeah, it was a tough goal for guess who to make there. He knew he couldn't pick up the bomb because then he would be pushed out by a few players. Well, that was his anticipation at least. Wouldn't happen, but that would have given Cashmere all the info he needed. If he had gotten the kill onto Sean, it would have been possible. Sean was in too good of a position to let that happen. Well, Jin Zhao peeking around. Gonna try and move around a little bit in the mini. He's very tempted to push up. I don't think he's gonna be allowed by Sean to do so. He's now gonna jump up here to try and get a peek. He's trying to play peekaboo there. Yeah, we'll get him some info. So meanwhile, Core7 players have moved up to 2, but he will get shot down for his attempt. Stun Silvius finds Jin Zhao. 3. Slows out. Kisa still gets the kill onto Raccoon. Gustavson. Ryukin shutting down Retech. It should be round for them. King Fluby 1v5. Knows he has to go as well. So he will just make a lot of noise in the process. Gonna walk out here. Players have already spotted him. And guess who gets the headshot? Simple round for Core7. Started with the opening frags. Kisa holding on there, getting 2 kills at 1. But by then, 2 side was already open. If you can just keep getting those picks, might make their world a lot easier here. Cashmere is trying to go for 4 rounds here in total, at the very least. Cool and Retech. 3 players have actually pushed the pillar room, so they know it's going to be a 2. And this is why Ryukin has pushed up so fiercely. And with guess who's shutting down Sean, they've got 2 side. Smoke coming out. Not a very good move because now Kisa has to walk back. Grenades coming in. Ryukin should also throw his grenade. Throw your grenade, Ryukin. You're not using it. Comes in with pre-fire at the right moment. More smoke coming in. Yeah, he will just get shot down through the smoke as he was on UAV. But guess who? Doing an awful lot of damage. All up to Raccoon. See, shot down Kisa. He's gonna go for Ninja. It's a fake, actually. And guess who gets the kill? 3 kills for him. It was still very close at the end. He held his back off properly. Ryukin should have made more use of his position. And especially pre-firing when he was on binos. Because with so much smoke, you know you're just gonna get picked off. And that made it tough for Core7 in the end. Still 2-all as that grenade did connect a bit. On Silvius, not gonna go for a full push. That grenade was proper thrown on him. 3 players from Cashmere holding that one side. Smoke coming out. Smoke grenades. Silvius jumps down. There's a lot of free fires in there. He's now gonna walk back. Fluby's already lit. 5v5, but I think someone snuck into the vent there. It is indeed guess who, and King Fluby doesn't even bother to check him. That was actually a good move from him, because he was going to get shot down anyways. And now it's a 1v5 again. There is Sean. Yeah, Sean knows he's not going to get this. He's just going to wait for people to push up, try and get some kills. Oh, but Don Silvios with the nade kill onto Sean. 3 rounds straight from Core7, and we're seeing a trend that we have seen in the previous match too. Cashmere starts off winning the first 2 rounds, then Core7 wins a whole bunch of rounds, and then Cashmere wins a whole bunch of rounds and they win it. That's at least how Airplane went. Of course, we know that Fox Hunting went a little bit different with that 7-1 win to Core7. It should make them feel good as they walk into their favorite map. Kisa immediately shut down Retech. So I have to switch off the overlays. There we go. No, we do not have to. My bad. A little bit too quick there. Still have 1 round remaining. Sarkon is waiting on the stairs. Let's get a good angle on them. Smoke comes out. Yeah, he's just gonna walk away. No reason to contest that. Zhao, meanwhile, finding a kill on Don Sylvia's in mid. Trades being made. Oh, look at that. Kisa, very aggressive moving in. And Ryukin will finish off on King Fluby. He's playing very good on this half. Yeah, they've got control now. But if he's going to peek again, which he most likely will, Sean will catch him. Charge set. That smoke is good. More smoke coming in. Kisa with the binos. Find Sean with that. Kisa's not going to risk that. We'll just throw a flash, try to delay Sean as much as he can. With Jin Zhao coming in from behind. He's lit, so Ryukin should get that kill easily. Gets that kill easily indeed. Free fire's coming in. Sean is going to walk in, but will fall to the spray of Ryukin. 4 rounds straight for Core7. As they do a good job in the end on their offense side. And now 3 rounds away from pushing this to a 5th and final map. It looks ever so possible to do so. Zhao not even flinching for that grenade. Knows it's not going to hit him. So with this current mid pressure, I would assume it's most likely for Cashmere to go over the 2 side. We also see an AK Neon being used by King Fluby. Not be mistaken by the name, it's actually an MK4. One of the nicer skins that the AKs have. See that glow going over like a rainbow. Meanwhile, slowly moving in, but yeah, there we go. Sean is leading the charge. He's got to get at least 1 kill. I think he spots a player there. I'm not zoom in extra for that. Doesn't connect. Now he finds Cappuciano. Now he's going to peek again, but he misses the free fire as Retech comes in from behind. But it doesn't matter as Scapson has already gotten the kill there. Son Silvios, a return. 3v1, and he will get shot down. Well played by Jin Zhao. He rounds up eventually. Retech making a good move. Sean opening up the first player in that 2 side. Was not too tough for Cashmere to win it. We're 7 rounds in. Core7 leads 4-3. A lot of action happening here at the pillar room. 4 kills being made in total, and it's just Cappuciano left. Yeah, defense from Core7 just doesn't seem on par with the pushes that Cashmere is able to execute. Cappuciano can go huge again. No, he will get caught through the smoke. Jin Zhao evens up the scores yet again. It's now a full for all, yeah. So Core7 not able to win as much in a row on airplane. They got stuck on 4. Cashmere's now got 2 in a row so far. Attack moves down slowly. Yeah, this is a heavy 2 push. Mid has been completely left open, and Cappuciano has to hold them off on his own. There's Guess Who already. He has to make those shots happen, but with that smoke is just absolutely perfect. And now Guess Who playing too aggressive is just gonna go give it away. That smoke from Cashmere completely shuts down the smoke. He can't get back up to his teammate, and we see that this is the tactic to shut down Core7. Make sure that they can't give back up to their teammates, and then it's an all easy go. As King Fluby finds the last through the smoke. A clean round for Cashmere, the 3rd in a row for them as well. And they're now only 2 rounds away from winning the grand finals. And with the way that the games have been going so far, I'm unsure whether Core7 is still able to come back from this. I fought very, very well. Look at that nade from Kisa, though. As I was about to say that this might have been the end already. Kisa does a lot of damage with that grenade, getting Sean all the way down to 20 HP. Sean's still gonna go for a pick. Cannot make that happen. He misses a shot, but so does Kisa. Sean, meanwhile, has to retreat it. Kisa with a smoke. Gonna go for a bino, and he's gonna spot... Ooh, he's gonna spot 1 player. Kisa's actually gonna move through. He's gonna play very risky. Don Silvio's giving backup a little late, but he gets 2 kills in trade for that. So they give out 1 player to make 2 kills. That's a good trade offer. Meanwhile, the main push is happening over at 2, and Sean finds Don Silvio, so it's a 3v3 all again. They don't have bomb. They do not have bomb, and that could cost them dearly. We're just gonna go for a cleanup. Fluby finds headshot on Guess Who. Retek has to get the kill on Ryukin. They do, and they know where Cappuciano is. Yeah, at this point, Sean and Retek are just gonna go back. Cappuciano knows he's gonna be in trouble, but if you look at Sean, he's lit. Retek has 40 HP, and King Fluby is lit, so this is a very possible option for Cappuciano. Remember, earlier on, he was just not able to make a 1v4 happen. Now he's being put in a 1v3. Has to get the kill on mid. Gets King Fluby without too much effort. Now he just has Retek and Sean left. That nade from Retek is so good, but it doesn't deal any damage. Cappuciano throws some smoke in. He can get Sean down. He's most likely gonna win. It gets a pre-farm to Sean. He spots Retek. This is the clutch for Cappuciano. No, the headshot from Retek still saves Cashmere. And that might be the final nail in the coffin. For a minute, I thought. For a second or two, I thought that Core7's Cappuciano was gonna make that clutch happen and bring it to 5-all. But I think this is it. Cashmere has now gone 4 rounds in a row. I don't see them give this away anymore. 7 again waits on the stairs. We've been getting this angle fairly often today, so we may want to switch over to mid. So guess who waits for anyone to peek out? It's going to be Retek who's going to be peeking, but they move away at exactly the same moment. And with a nade, he'll do some damage. Nade's actually good. Will not connect. Kisa has found Sean on stairs 1. Pre-farce. Silvios is still waiting here. More nades come in. Silvios still waiting here. He's now gonna move up though, regardless. I think he knows that it's not gonna be a 1 anymore. Ryukin should just move away at this point, but he will get caught off by Retek, and then it's gonna be over. Retek's actually gonna walk through. Gets a lot of damage into him. Guess who's still waiting? The kills are still being made by Core7. And with Don Silvio's getting the C4 carrier, we are going to an 11th round. Or not. Jinzao saw something to say about that. And Silvios with some pre-farce. Can he still get the kill? Jinzao. He's been doing great effort for his team. Look at that. He's 12.5 and 6. Almost top fragger for his team. Only being beaten out by Raccoons 13 and 10. He's now going to peek out. He has to peek out at some point because the players are not going to push him. He has to retrieve bomb. They are going to push him. But it is Don Silvios getting the kill. And indeed, as I said, we're going to 12 or 13 rounds. This is going to be round number 12. Core7 needs to win both of them. Remember, Cashmere has 3 match points in total. They've just thrown 1 away from it. But that's not too bad. They can even throw away another one. The 3rd one, it will have to happen for them. So you see Kisa, meanwhile, switch over to rifle. Looks like he doesn't have too much comfort in that. But then again, guess who has been playing very well with the sniper the past few rounds. As he gets the opening kill in round 12. Ciano finding Sean. He's starting to look very good for Core7. And they get the kill on the window too. Don Silvios is going to push there. He will find one. King Fluby still gets a kill, but Kisa with the return. And now it's all on Retek. A 1v4, and I think we're going to a 13th and final round. Cannot be any closer. Oh, Retek still gets a kill on Ryukin. Guess who is a little bit tagged, but the other players are almost full. Retek moves in. Ooh, they know where Retek is now. So he's not going to contest it. I think he's just going to walk around. I was about to say walk the dinosaur, but that makes no sense at all. Gonna check his corners. I don't really get why he's walking over here. I think he's hoping for someone to make a rotate, but they have bomb. They are not gonna move anymore, and the setup Core7 has is just so good. But if Guess Who doesn't connect, it might become a little chaotic. So let's go back to Retek. Can he get this first kill on his left? Here's some pre-fires coming in. He won't get that. Guess who is awake? Does get damaged a little bit, but that's only one bullet that hit. We are going to round 13, the final round of this match. If Core7 wins it, we will see one more map, which will be played on Cannon. If Cashmere wins it, it will be done for. This cannot be closer. Ornate. Our flash comes in there too. Guess who's still holding the angle close here? Still waiting here. Not seeing too much action at this point. But yeah, we have seen Core7 fight at 13th and final round when they were on attack versus one Pro 4 noobs yesterday late. Now they have to do the same on defense, so they can't make fakes and fakes and fakes and fakes all over again. They now need to hold on with solid defense. They were able to do so in round 11 and 12. So it will not be over yet. 1 minute has passed, no kill has been made. Sean is lurking heavily to try and get the first kill of the round. He made a little bit of noise, so I think the players should know he's there. It sometimes surprises me actually how little sound the players have, as I'm able to hear a bit more than they do. Sean knows someone is gonna be there. He's not gonna move up. If he gets the kill, he gets a kill on Cappuciano, and this is the cue for Cashmere to move in. His second shot gets tanked. Might just keep him alive. So it gets retech. 24. First coming out. Guess who's shut down? With Raccoon coming from behind. Don Silvio's already lit. All the players are lit, and that is it. 7-6 to Cashmere, and they take it. GG, well played. Cashmere wins the grand finals 3-1 over Core7. But it had to become very, very close here on India. We have the full scores now right in front of you. First map, of course, didn't have to be played after Cashmere won the winner bracket finals